gentlemen, bout number 10 of the WCFL features 3-minute rounds in the 145-pound division. This bout is brought to you by our friends at No Judges
I always think that's a big problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. We have a mixed martial artist making his amateur debut. He weighed in at 145 pounds and is representing the Spartan Gym. Let's give it up for Carlos Espinosa. And standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist has an amateur record of 1 win and 0 losses. He weighed in at 145 pounds and is representing Gracie Baja Orlando. Let's welcome to the cage, Michael Twister Robles.
Say his nickname is Twister. Twister, the most talked about move that's been used twice in MMA history. Oh! Beautiful kick.
Quick up back to his feet here.
Espinosa landed a beautiful high kick right to the head. Dropped him. It looked like it was going to be a quick knockout there.
He's able to recover, get back to his feet, get into a clinch here, and try to avoid that. He doesn't want to catch another one of those.
No, definitely not. He's showing a lot of patience, though. For somebody, a young amateur, he's not rushing in and trying to, finish it and get sloppy. He's taking his time, being smart.
Yep.
Shows good maturity for somebody who's only had one fight.
He definitely likes those kicks.
Yeah, he's flexible.
Got himself into a bad spot there. He needs to try to get his foot back.
He's showing great flexibility and great balance right now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Impressive. Look like it's like Espinosa has the advantage on the feet. So far, anyway. It looks like he wants to keep it there, too. I'd say that's starting to become a mistake. He had early success with that big kick, and now he keeps going back to the well. At some point, somebody's going to get the timing on that and start countering it.
Yeah.
You better be careful. You got to mix it in a little bit more. And set it up a little bit more. He's just throwing it out there.
Both guys backing off a little bit here and just kind of trying to feel it out now, I guess. I mean, they started out a little faster.
I think a lot of that's tied into the not warming up we'd spoken about earlier. It takes a minute. It takes a little bit for the lungs to get wet and for you to catch your second wind. I think they're now starting to feel it a little bit. I would expect to see a little bit more action now in the second round once they catch their second wind. He likes to switch stances, Robles. He's bounced back and forth from orthodox to southpaw a few times this round. He likes one specific kick from lefty.
Yeah.
Got a deep guillotine.
Oh, right into that. That was fast, too. Nope, can't hold on to it.
Triangle.
Gonna try for a triangle.
Nice triangle.
Yep. Got 10 seconds.
I wonder if you heard that bell. He's going to get out of this.
Yep, he's going to survive.
Good round.
Oh.
It's an interesting round to score because you had Robles dominating most of the fight, most of the round. Espinosa dominating most of the round. And then he comes down at the end and almost gets 2 submissions. But I had to give that round to Espinosa. What do you think?
No, I agree. I mean, the submissions at the end there, he could have had a good chance to finish it. Didn't get it in fast enough, didn't get it in tight enough. But overall, Espinosa really was the victor of that round, I thought, and did more throughout the whole round.
20 more seconds, that would have been a submission win.
The attempts at the end there will be, it's what's fresh is in the judges' mind, so they'll look at that big. And But I think overall,
I find that submission attempts don't get nearly the preference or the leverage that they should get. So I would bet they're not going to, that round definitely went to the blue corner. They're not going to score that much of those. Even those are deep submissions, I don't think he's going to get as much credit for it as he should.
Right. Nice kick to open up the second round there from Espinosa.
I'll tell you, those submission holds can work either for or against them too, because sometimes it can fire a guy up knowing he was that close to finishing. But sometimes that builds a frustration too.
If he could, Espinosa loves his kicks. He's throwing a lot of high kicks, a couple spinning kicks. If he could fine-tune those a little bit, those could be dangerous, but he's just kind of throwing them without calculating them. He's just kind of tossing them out there.
He's got to set them up more, too.
Yeah.
At some point, Robles is going to get the timing on one of these and fire something straight down the pipe.
Yeah. It gets to a point where you're throwing so many of them, your opponent can telegraph it, and then you open yourself up to some damage there.
100%.
He's coming back, and Robles is coming back with some high kicks, too.
Robles is looking for to set up that takedown. You can tell. He's trying to use the punches just to set up a takedown here. Superman punch there, nice.
He's a little sloppy with his hands there, not keeping his hands up. Going to leave himself open.
He's getting cocky. I think he's had some good success on the feet. And he's starting to loosen up and maybe get a little too loose, like you said. It only takes one shot down the pipe to change this dramatically.
Yeah, he wants to stay on the feet. Doesn't want anything to do with going back to the ground.
Yeah, I think that he's making a smart decision there based on the little groundwork we saw in the last round. Robles better start getting busy soon. He's going to be down 2-0 if he doesn't get working.
That's a nice leg kick.
Yeah, it was a nice leg kick. But honestly, in the amateurs, with the padding on the shins, they don't do the damage that they do in the pros.
No, absolutely.
In the pros, you could really change the course of a fight with a few early kicks like that. With the padding on, they hurt, but they're not going to take away the guy's movement.
Absolutely. We talked about that a little bit earlier too. Is that they sound great. It sounds like, oh my gosh, but really it's like the shin pads really hinder so much what kind of damage can be done with that.
Oh yeah, 100%. Good round, and again, it's just based on activity. I got to give it to Espinosa.
It's his fight right now. It needs to be a smart third round, and he's going to walk away with a victory here.
Now, here we go, third and final round. Third and final round, and it's Espinosa's to win or lose here.
Just got to be smart. Have a nice, solid game plan here for the final round, and he'll find himself getting his first amateur win. And keep his hands up, though. I mean,
Robles is going to fight with a little more sense of urgency. I'm assuming his corner's telling him he's got to pull it out here.
yeah. Espinosa playing.
Oh, nice right hand.
Just shoves him off.
Great timing on the takedown shot, but he didn't change his level. It's going to happen. Like, you know, it gave Robles time to recover from the shot, from the takedown attempt.
Yeah, ref Ross Kellen just warns him, watch the open fingers. He's pushing back on him, and that makes you very vulnerable to getting poked in the eyes, and it's just something that we don't want to see here for these young amateur fighters.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just eye pokes are always going to be an issue in MMA based on the gloves. And nothing, you know, you can't really make a glove without having that as a problem. Although there are some fighters out there who definitely exploit that more than others. None of these guys are. Nice high kick.
Robles showing, you know, a little bit of sense of urgency, like you said. You know, he is throwing some shots. He's trying to look more alive. Just a good shot right there. But he is really going to have to try to look for a finish and execute something big here, or else Espinosa is going to win this fight.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. Very nice. 2 leg kicks there. That inner thigh, and that will do damage because that is the foot hitting the inner thigh. Another one, third one there, and you can see
that one buckled his knee.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful straight left hand there.
I really don't like how Espinosa's keeping his hands down. He's leaving himself, and he's controlling this fight. Why get sloppy? Leave your hands down and leave yourself vulnerable to get knocked out.
Yeah, well, you know, he's getting comfortable here, and I think he feels like he's got the timing of Robles down. And I also think he feels like he's tasted his power and he's not so worried about it anymore. And really what he's doing is the shorter guy's looking for countering opportunities. By putting his hands down like that, he's opening up chances for counterpunching.
Gotta watch that. Almost looked like it hit to the groin.
But you're right, you know, it's definitely it's a double-edged sword. You can set up some really nice counterpunching, or you can go to sleep tonight.
He just ducked his head and threw a big one there and didn't quite hit. Still got him winning this fight. I mean, unless Robles can pull something out here, it looks like Espinosa is going to walk away with this.
And, you know, that setting up the counterpunching has been successful for him. He's landed a couple of big straight right hand and straight left hands with it. Yeah, a little too little. It's amazing once they hit the ground how fast Robles does dominate.
It's a little too late, but yeah, I mean, he was obviously more comfortable on the ground.
I mean, Dave literally spent 30 or 40 seconds on the ground, and both times he got to very dominant positions almost instantly. But yeah, I can't see how you don't give it to Espinosa.
Yeah. With 24 fights on the cards, we're going to need to see some finishes from these guys.
Make some noise, Tampa Bay! Great fight, great fight. Fighters to the center of the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action here at the WCFL, we go to the scorecard to determine your winner. Your winner by way of unanimous decision is Carlos Espinosa!
It was a good call there. Yeah, it was a good call.
Decision. You can see Robles' corner is kind of complaining, but I don't really see how that could be scored any other way, to be honest with you. Activity trumps all the time.